Musclepalooza, and we have met the Brat out of hell. He's driving a small block powered Demon. Chevy powered Dodge Demon Radial Flyer 56 Chevrolet two-door sedan. License and registration, young man. I'm Corvair Wild on YouTube. You can look me up and we'll both be famous. That is awesome. Big and Littles, Mr. Gasket High Performance Parts. That is so cool. Single seater, you know, when he gets a little older, you might want to get him a two-seater.
That's right. I made him a bunch. They just keep getting bigger as he gets bigger.
That is fantastic. A Radial Flyer 56 210 sedan. It's probably a fuelie.
Oh yeah.
Take care, man. That is super. Wow. So we're at Musclepalooza 2017. It's not gonna rain, right? Gods of rain. It's not gonna get too sunny and burn us up. We were just looking at a 69 Grand Prix 428, not an HO, not a 4-speed, but an original Survivor car. It's got the proper 5-spoke wheels, disc brakes, and the proper center cap, and proper lug nuts. There's so much to see here. 73 Monte Carlo, a T-type Buick Regal. It's not a Grand National, almost a Grand National. Grand Nationals had steel wheels. The T-type Regals have alloy wheels. You could have got this with a bench seat column shift. It is a Grand National, but not quite. But it is, but it isn't. It's just not black. They came in any color, even with a bench seat, velour interior, sunroof, or T-tops. Buick just wanted to sell you the 3.8 turbocharged killer motor. Best motor GM ever made. Well, that and the 454, and the 350, and the Pontiac 455, and the Ram. Okay, they made a lot of good motors. This is a genuine non-T-top, non-sunroof, non-loaded. It's got tilt power windows, no digital dash, no digital air conditioning. It's a Buick Regal T-type, which is basically the same car as your Grand National, but not in black. 73 Monte Carlo, 70 Z28. They almost didn't make them in 1970. Strike a GM in the Norwood Assembly Plant. Yeah, they wanted more money. GM was making enough money. But they did make Camaros in 1970 after they scrapped a whole lot of bodies. And this one's got just a little bit of fuel injection. Wow. Electronic fuel injection. And I've talked to this gentleman many times. The 70 350 325 horse F85 W31 with tons of drag racing history. Your manufacturer license plate. Just a plain old Cutlass sedan. Not even a Cutlass, it's an F85. And strangely, it has a single exhaust passenger side exhaust manifold. That should be a straight through exhaust manifold with no pickup for the exhaust pipe for the crossover, because maybe the thing had headers, and finding the correct outlet exhaust manifolds for dual exhaust factory equipped 350 or 400 or 425 is pretty hard. Just a plain Jane F85, not even a Cutlass, but it did have remote control sport mirrors. F85. Original paint, looks like it. Might be a bit of Bondo in the quarters. Just a little bit. Got the W27 differential cover, coil over shock absorbers. There's something rumbling behind me. Heavy Chevy. Got two heavy Chevys. These came with 307s or 350s. Pretty much anything you wanted. Bench seat, column shift, pretty much a stickered up Chevelle. There's so much to look at. We'll try to stick to the older iron. Cars were cars. Rocket 455 Oldsmobile. And it's not the high performance W30 because it does not have the red inner fender wells, nor does it have the large pulley on the air conditioner. And I don't think you can get a W30 with air conditioning. Maybe you could, but you couldn't get it with power brakes, that's for sure. No vacuum. Full RT. 1970 GTO Judge and Orbit Orange. They went with white, but who wants a white Judge? So they immediately changed from white, they called them stock orders or factory ordered cars, Orbit Orange. Cool color. Cadillac CTS, Corvette Stingray. There we go. Here's some old iron. I like the 66, 67 Dodge RT. Big block, probably a 383, maybe a 440. It's got power steering, but no power brakes. 1967 Dodge Coronet RT. There's a good video on YouTube of Jay Leno lighting him up in his Hemi RT. Dead stock with little pie plate hubcaps. This one's got the Magnum 500 mags, probably 15-inch, updated. Bench seat column shift, 1970 Cutlass. Not a 442, but it does have the rear exit bumper, buckets, console, sports steering wheel, AM/FM, and air conditioning. Oh, and a tick-tock tack. Yeah, tachometer inside with the clock. But no gauges, just a tick-tock tack. Rocket 455 Cutlass with a 442 rear bumper. Probably not optional. If you wanted the 442 rear bumper, you had to buy a 442. 308 performance axle, power disc brakes, trans auto, which would be a turbo hydromatic 400. W32 dual exhaust. I don't think it would have come with that cutout back bumper from the 442. Deluxe steering wheel, power steering, trim, wheel trim, white sidewall tires, hood lock, courtesy lamp, deluxe radio, 455 engine performance, Cutlass performance pack. So maybe it did have that cutout rear bumper. Air conditioning to the glass, straight straddle back bucket seats, wood instrument panel. A very well equipped high performance Cutlass. Very interesting. Not a 442, just a high performance Cutlass. And they've added the tachometer. It's got the 1 year only Arrow front sport mirrors. 1 year only. No rear sway bar, no heavy duty suspension. Did I see the rally wheels on that option list? Similar to the Magnum 500s. No rear sway bar and no rust, but it had a trailer hitch. Those people used to use their cars. I didn't see posi either. Forgot a few options on the list. 1969 Chevelle SS 396. Good race. A 455 Olds versus a 396 325 horse. Nope. 375. Could be a little bit of sticker engineering. This would have had a 325 or maybe a 350 horse, but the 375 was really rare. Then you had the aluminum head versions. These cars have had a lot of drag racing under their belt. GTO. 1967 442. I had a yellow one. Light yellow with a light yellow interior. 400, 350 horse, automatic.
1013.
Nice car. This time when we take off, we're going to floor it and light them up and we win an award.
How you doing?
Oh, I love that color. I love my 442s. Love them all.